Hey everybody! There we go, we're working, we're alive. Right, so after doing about 4 consecutive Oblivion streams, I thought, well, I do tag myself as a variety streamer, so I really should do something that is not that. So here I am. Right, let's get this underway. Let's do some Ghost Recon. And this time we'll try and do it without an interruption this time. I did actually start doing this before, then I had to go away and do something unexpectedly. So here we are, back in Bolivia. What do we got? What do we got? Hello there, Zabius. Come to see the catastrophe that is me playing this game. We don't do stealth. I should just embed that on this stream. Be very interesting today to see if I get a spinning circle of doom. I thought I'd done this mission. Well, mustn't have. Well, let's get it going. Yeah.
We got company station.
That dude over there, yes it is, of course. Alright, hang on.
Call for some rebels to back.
Oh, fucking hell.
Shit balls. The goddamn momentum's taking a lot of damage. We're letting them take over.
My crew are fucking useless, I've just decided this. They're doing the worst job possible in protecting this thing.
These assholes keep jamming our signal.
Oh, is that balls? Yeah, it is balls. Thanks guys, thanks for being terminally shit, every single one of you, as always. Fucking useless. Just hide behind walls. Bit of a delayed reaction on him dying there. Oh, look who decided to turn up to the party late. You Muppet hat wearing turd. What a great start. Bunch of bloody morons.
Shit, we got a sniper.
No, we don't. To the world's worst sniper. Well, certainly the world's worst sniper sight, anyway. Jesus Christ. Finally. So I don't know how far I have to go away before this thing decides to recycle and give me another shot at it. Can't believe how crap that was. One of the problems with this game is your guys will happily just stay in cover during a firefight. They are quite reluctant to you know, do what soldiers normally do and fight and shit. That does get quite irritating. Is that another sniper?
isn't a sniper.
Not anymore, it isn't. I'm gonna go down here. Looks like there's some stuff. The location, that's for sure. Where are all these people? See all of this? Is it them? All of this orange haze is supposed to be where the enemy is. It's not an enemy guy. Are they underground? Is there a cave, perhaps? Maybe there is. That would certainly explain why there's nothing in front of me there. Train.
Got eyes on the tango. It's got a lot of background.
Oops.
Watch it, you just killed a civilian.
Ah, there are no civilians. They're only people with or without guns. Shouldn't have been stood in an enemy base then, should he, if he was a civilian? Alright. Oh, you bastard! Walking away like that. I clearly shot that guy then. I don't care. Why is it that games think that somebody who has a higher rank means that they're more bullet resistant? Pretty sure that's not how it works. Games do not have logic. They have bullshit mechanics that get passed off. I always find it amusing that when certain games will put you in a boss battle and the boss isn't like some kind of huge mech, it's just a normal person, that somehow that person becomes a bullet sponge. And it's like, why? It's just a person. One bullet is sufficient to kill them. Where was the stuff I saw flashing? It was on the ground floor. Is it this stuff? Ah, shut up. Where have they gone to now? Something was targeting me and now it's... Are they up there? See, if you look on the screen thing there, you'll see where my guys are currently located are the blue dots. As you can see, they're just not doing a damn thing. He's up there. I know what he's doing, but he's not doing a very good job of it. Oh my god. Let's try and find where these supplies are. There's one. Let's see how obedient they are.
Rally on me.
A copy. Moving.
Yep. Ubisoft AI, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Taking direct orders without question. Okay now. So, I get 2 out of 3 that do as told. But the old man up there just thinks he's above everything. So he can go and kiss my ass. I hope he gets killed. Oh, the enemy AI works. I can't fault the enemy AI. I mean, it does its job. But your AI, which in a game like this is actually really useful, is absolute dog shit. If you, I've said this before, if you're going to create a squad-based game, then you have to have good AI to take over, to cut the slack. It was the problem that games like Left 4 Dead had. Great game, but your own squad AI was diabolical. Which is why I will never play that game on a hard difficulty level unless I'm playing with other people. Because they're brain dead. Oh, look! Did we all see how he magically teleported there? Back to where we are. Thanks for coming. Better late than never, and all that. But yeah, that's the game. I think the game itself acknowledges that its own AI is utter garbage, because it will beam to you after a while. Your own AI will actually transport to your location, which is quite remarkable, really. This is actually one of the best parts of this game, is it doesn't have Bethesda mountains. Imagine trying to do this in a Bethesda game. I mean, you can actually get up a hillside, like a person would be able to. Now, Bethesda, you'd be just like this. You'd be pushing forward, but that'd be happening nothing. Whereas that is what I will say about this, is the terrain is... you can realistically deal with the terrain. Now, who was he? He was engaged, but again, there's nobody there. Oh, God. Yeah, Ubi Mountains. Yeah. I just want a happy medium, you know? A happy medium where going up a hillside is portrayed with a realistic fashion. Like, none of them ever think to, like, do this. Holster your weapon. You've got two hands. If you're going up a really vertical slope, you use your hands to help. And that never so few games actually will include that kind of a mechanic of, okay, you get into a really tricky part of the terrain, this is what you do. I mean, I don't expect it. I mean, I can't fault games like Oblivion, which are quite old. And Skyrim is better in that sense. But yeah, that's right, Xavier. Your character does either have magic legs or has the strange inability to just get up the side of a hill that most normal people, even average physical capabilities, would be able to do, let alone something that's supposed to be a highly trained warrior. So you do have those extremities where no, you can't, or in cases like this game, it's sort of like, yes, you can. And I would rather have the yes, you can thing, because there's nothing gets on your nerves more than Oblivion and Skyrim, of trying to get to a destination on a hilltop and you have to find that one tiny little path amongst all of the area that will allow you to get there. That's really frustrating, that is. So I'll have to come back to that, because that mission I don't think it's going to respawn. Plus the fact I don't know if I can be arsed doing it, because, as I say, with the AI being a bit wonky donkey, I'm not too thrilled about that prospect. But what I will do is, what have we got here? Another weapon.
Let's go.
Yeah, just take your time, guys. Okay. I tell you what's a nightmare, actually. I mean, there's some stuff here I want to get. I really wish you could just tell them to stay in the bloody car. But yeah, the going from a game like playing, has been playing Grand Theft Auto 4. going from the driving mechanics in that to the driving mechanics in this, as it causes a blockage in the road. No, I didn't really. There was plenty of room for them to get by. Oh, I'm not waiting. He'll teleport in anyway. There you go. He's teleported into the car. The driving mechanics in this are just like, whoa! Are these tyres or are these blocks of grease? Very, very slippy slidey. So you do have to get used to it, so that you don't go sailing off the side of a cliff. Right, we have arrived at our destination, it would appear, or close to it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, statue. Let's send up me fella. Let's see what we've got. So, let's see how long it takes for them to acquire a shot. Sometimes it's laughably bad. Now, let me just do a bit of a reconnaissance of this, because there's a few more people actually than I thought. I think I might have to take the machine gunner out first. I'll get lost.
That's 10 targets.
What's that? Is that just like a light or something? Nothing up here, is there? That's a statue. Right, let me just rejig my targets here. Let's see if it'll let me do it, or... No, I have to click on the ones I've already clicked on, of course I do. Right, okay. So, take out the machine gunner. Take out him. Let's see if he can get in position to take out him. This doesn't always work, but yeah, we got away with it. Now I've got to wait for the sync shot to cool down, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. That's another game mechanic that they put in. I mean, essentially all you would really have to do is wait for the guys to reload, right? Because they have to still get into position.
The drone is up.
So
I'm moving to position.
I
To a good sight line.
think I clicked on him.
Target acquired. Copy. Target marked.
I don't know why it picked on the one behind. Let's try and do this at least by
Hold up. Let me get
some form of order. Nah, it's going to take a while, I think, to get into position. It's going to be tricky, this. Hang on. Hang on. Is this messing with me here?
I'm getting a position. Let me find a good position. I've got the target.
Oh, I might have to show a bit of patience here, because there's another two arseholes coming down the road. This is about as stealthy as it gets with me. Well, in fairness to the game, the cartels essentially run the country in the game. They control the military and what have you. So it would in the same way it would be like them just basically advertising where they are. Nobody's going to do anything. So it doesn't really matter to them. You know, they're just going to do whatever they want because... You see, now why is he there? What's that prick doing there? Oh. Right, you know what? Tell you what. While I'm not targeted... They're all ready to engage, so... There we go. Got them all. So yeah, the basic story is this cartel has taken over Bolivia, and the military and all of that are in the back pocket. The Unidad forces, which is the Bolivian military in this game, which is not the word I would have used when creating the name for the forces here, are all in the back pocket of the cartels. So it's just like a small group of rebels and the Ghost Recon Force. They're the only ones that are really opposed to it. I mean, a lot of places are like that in real life. I can't speak about how things are in Bolivia, but I know that in certain countries there are cartels that basically run the place. I wouldn't like to hazard a guess the exact countries or whatever, but throughout, a bit of a delayed reaction there. Throughout history, there's been quite a few examples of that going on. I know people were upset about it at the time because it's like, you're portraying Bolivia in a bad light. I don't know. It's a fictional story. Set it anywhere.
Good eyes on a weapons case.
Now I've been spotted. Oh, fucking hell, I've blown it. See, now how could he just dodge a bullet? Right? I'm not being funny. Not for nothing. That thing is travelling at a super high velocity. You can't just duck your head out of the way of it as if it's coming at you like a bloody snowball. Now this is... You have to basically tell you guys to fire so they actually do something, which is laughably bad. I'm pretty sure under fire soldiers don't need an exact instruction to fire back at somebody who's firing at them. I mean, you might do in the conventional sense of the rules of engagement, but if you're a special forces unit, generally speaking, I wouldn't have thought you'd have to do that. But I might be wrong. I'm not a military person, but I've seen enough documentaries to know about special forces units that basically the last thing you do is open fire on them because they'll kill you regardless. There was a great one about the SAS when they went into the Iranian embassy in London, and basically the Prime Minister was told in no uncertain terms by the SAS commander that deploying the SAS essentially means that there is no negotiation. They go in to kill. They're not negotiators. When you deploy the SAS, you are essentially acknowledging the fact that any avenues for negotiation are over, and this is a kill. This is a kill scenario. That's generally what happens when you deploy units like this, unless they're specifically there to do reconnaissance. Let's take that. What's this? Blah 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 blah. So I guess there's something to do with the corruption of the statue, I guess. I don't know. What does it say? Both Catholic and pagan beliefs. There you go. Right, so we've got that. An accessory case. What we've got? I've got loads of Kingslayer files to get. I think I've got a couple of regions on the go here, actually. I've got that one, which is all of this. And we've got this one. A bit of this one. No, actually, we've got 3 on the go. Alright, okay. That's fine. Let's go get this, and then we can get that. Is the lieutenant there? Is he static? There's a story mission. Gotta be a bit careful here how I do this. I was in this, I've done more in this region. I was in this region first, so actually I want to try and get this one out of the way first. Because you could, it'll increase the influence destabilization. If I buy off more than I can chew, I might end up in a situation where I can't get out of a place. So where am I? I'm here. I was in there, so I was trying to do that side mission, so that's now respawned. But my Kingslayer file missing. That's unusual. I think I've been there. I've been there. It should show up on the map if I've been around the region of it. I tell you what, let's just
possible location on DJ Perico's radio station. Go check it out.
let's go and do that. It's going to be a hell of a journey, isn't it? See, that should show up on the map like that, but in this area, because that thin sort of gold line is the border. Oh right, well there you go. You've looked up the statue. It's very spooky. Ah, I bet the Kingslayer file's there. Oh god, nice selling. Why does it put you on a magical mystery tour? Oh well, sod it. It's this open sandbox game. You play these things just to play around in them. That's why they're called a sandbox. Oh crap! Can I get over that? Can I go over that? Over that? Go on then. Steal this. It's got a whacking great big Gatling gun on the top. The guys will pop in a sec.
Cool, let's move.
Ah, right. Do you know, I have never seen Breaking Bad. It's one of them ones I'm going to get the entire series on Blu-ray or DVD or something, and I'll binge watch the entire thing. If I miss the first few seasons of something, I won't try and pick it up. What I'll do is I'll binge watch everything. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I like the idea of it. It's just it was like Lost. Like, I didn't jump on board that whole Lost thing, and I actually bought the first series on DVD and binged on Netflix. Yeah. I bought the first series of Lost and then predicted exactly what was going to happen, what had happened to them. Because I thought, I don't know how many seasons of that there was, but I kind of spoiled it for myself really, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to binge watch, I'm not going to buy all of these seasons if the ending is what I think it is. Because that's just going to piss me off. Because I heard there was a lot of people were like, really? About what the whole conclusion of Lost was. So I kind of cheated and looked at it, and it was what I thought it was going to be. So I thought, yeah, you know what, I'll save myself all the trouble. Interesting concept, but shouldn't have been dragged on for as long as it was.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
What's the intel here? No, come back to it. Let's not get sidetracked. But if I ever do miss this, the start of a series of something, I won't try and start watching it and get the gist. I have to watch things from the beginning. Otherwise, you just don't get the full appreciation of it. And then there's another reason as well. I hate the way that TV shows can get cancelled, and you end up with with stories that aren't concluded properly. That happened a few times to me. I was getting into quite a few series. I love how these cars are made out of balsa wood. It's supposed to be like a Humvee vehicle, and brushing against another car has essentially wrecked the front. But miraculously, I still got 2 headlights working, even though there's only 1 working. But I'm not complaining. What was I saying? Yeah, the binge watching stuff, that's great, but I hate it when I get invested in a TV series that then gets cancelled, and it's like, alright, fabulous, what am I supposed to do now? And that happens a lot because TV studios are run by dicks, and then they cry about why people don't watch television anymore. It's because you keep cancelling shows. People will just binge watch, like you say, on Netflix now. Christ almighty. That's a classic example there of the vehicles having no grip. I mean, the tyres screech, but I don't know why, because they just slide across the road. I'm not even going that fast. Yeah, still wrecked.
Got a relay antenna. Shut it down fast and we'll start crimping the cartel's comms.
Shut up. I don't know whether I'll ever get to the end of this game. It's just, this is like, it follows that Ubisoft formula of stacking the world full of things to do, like they do with Assassin's Creed and other open world games of theirs. Or do they make anything but open world games now? Well, I suppose Rainbow Six. My phone just started ringing then. I suppose Rainbow Six is an open world, is it? You'd have to climb up any towers. Although that said, I actually didn't mind doing that kind of stuff. I think I wouldn't like to do it back to back, but there's a certain bit of fun when you first start playing a sandbox game and you start opening up the world and seeing what there is in it. The problem comes when you're about 30 hours into it and you realise, wow, that is literally the only thing I'm going to be doing. They're the same sort of side missions and stuff if I deviate from the main quest. And then you sort of realise the main quest itself, there's about 8 hours of gameplay. And in a 60-hour game, the other 58 hours of it is just doing the side missions and stuff. That is the kind of the problem that I have, is that if you just do the main mission, the games themselves don't tend to be very long. What was I doing here now? Hang on a minute. Oh, it was a mission, wasn't it? Am I allowed to be stealthy? Do I have to be stealthy? I forgot what the hell I was doing. Hang on, I'm not even at my location yet. What the hell? Miles away. What am I doing? Oh, fucking hell. Right. Never mind. Tender wasn't here.
Let's go.
Come on, you guys, teleport into the car. No, you want to. There you go. Don't know what the hell I was doing there. I just assumed guess my brain thought I'd driven for long, you know. Got ages to go yet. Have my lights turned off? There we go. Let's turn them back on. My broken headlights. Or headlight. Oops. I didn't even see that person. But that's completely knackered. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. No headlights, but headlights. That's what I love. Attention to detail. Well, this so far pretty much confirms my suspicions that Microsoft are nerfing the Twitch app on the Xbox One because I've not had a spinny circle yet. I've not had any buffering on the stream I've been watching, and it'd have done it about probably 3 or 4 times by now on the Xbox One. And I know what they're doing. They're crippling Twitch so people will use Mixer. As I said in my previous stream, it's not too bad, but it sort of comes and goes.
Yeah, the locals use it for
But
irrigation.
considering I get a
I
stronger
reckon somebody was optimistic about
signal,
agriculture
stronger
in Bolivia.
connection to my internet off my Xbox One than I do on my PS4, I think it's very, very telling. Will you get out of the way, you stupid bloody rebels, honestly. Now I'm gone in the wrong direction now. I want to be down there. Look at this state of it. You literally are trying to control something that does not want to be controlled. Well, that's screwed that up, hasn't it? Oh well. The state of this.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire.
Am I getting shot from behind now? Oh yeah, of course I am. My guy's shooting back. Oh, I shot the guy in the tower here. Is there 2 of them? Yeah, there's 2 of them. Oh well, that's dicked that up completely, hasn't it? All because some stupid drunk rebels
We never move on.
in the car couldn't see where they were supposed to be going. Ballsed everything up, like they always do. I mean, look at the state of them. Well, no. Pointless thing number 1 game. In single player, the AI will not drive the car. Get out of the way, pricks. There we go.
I'm in, let's go.
Yeah.
Smoking
Oh,
fire.
now. Oh, that's not clever. Should have turned my night vision off. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, it's not the easiest of things to do driving in thermal vision. Go back to normal with me magic lights back on again. Do you know, I'm sure I've been through it once before and cleaned the whole thing out. He'll give up soon. There you go. They always give up. They have like the worst attention span you've ever seen. I like all cars like this in Bolivia. Like they all handle like you know, the early cars from like the 1920s that look like they had pram wheels on them. That's what these things handle like. Right, this looks like it could get a bit tasty. There's the Unidad forces. There we go. Because they're now going to get froggy as well. Unidad. So I'm going to have to deal with them. Then I've got to deal with the people at the base. All going wrong. Oh, they're shooting back, but they're not hitting anything. Let's go in the church.
Fucking hell!
Yeah, see, like, they fire the guns a lot, but they can't hit a cow's arse with a banjo. I clearly hit him as well. They're going to blow themselves up. There you go. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is he doing? What was he doing there? He's supposed to be shooting at them lot. Fucking hell, what a bunch of pricks. Alright, okay.
Heads up, Santa Blanca's here. Grenade! Watch out! Grenade!
Who needs stealth? Stealth is for the weak. Going all guns blazing, that's what I say. The rebels are attacking you. You see that a lot. It's nothing really to get excited about. If you think that what's happening is that the rebel forces are... Jesus Christ, you die. Are doing anything that's remarkable? They're not. Why? Oh, right, so I wasn't supposed to be detected. Hey, fuck off, I was shooting somebody. Ah. Stealth. Piss off. What is the point in being stealthy in a game like this? And the mechanics of this game don't really work for stealth either, so I hope I don't have to try and creep into this bloody place. No, well, at least I haven't got too far to go to get back. However, this is one of the other things that you'll notice with this game too. That instance there, you saw that the rebels were attacking Unidad. That will cost you your stealth. Even if you're stealthing your arse off into the game, if they just decide they're going to turn up and start shooting people, that's going to alert the forces in the area. That can cost you stealth too, because that's happened to me. And that is no fun either. Oh, of course it's being jammed, because why not? Let's make the damn mission more tedious than it needs to be. Fucking cunts.
Civilians in the area. Watch your targets.
Oh well. This has got all the hallmarks of kiss me arse and doing something else written all over it. Is it still going to be jammed? Is it a wide area thing?
Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
So, right. I guess the correct tactic... run off in the opposite direction I was facing, why don't you? Cheers, game. I guess the tactic might be to try and circumnavigate. That clearly hit that then. mean, you think that alone would spark out some interest, wouldn't you? You know, seeing all the lights going out in the area. But they don't seem too fussed at the moment. Stop moving. So that's where I need to go. God. All right. Come on. Shit. There we go. What are my alternatives here? Now you can get some.
Over here.
Where you got him?
There, next to the turret.
Gee, there's going to be loads of these guys. You can sort of do this. You can negotiate rocks like this too, which is kind of useful. And then you get stuck. Like here, I can climb up that, but I can't. Oh, I can. There we go. But it didn't give me the option to climb. I had to sort of force it. Alright, okay. This is perhaps not going to work how I wanted it to. So is that there? But now I'm on the wrong side of this. Fucking hell. Come on, I'm quite close.
This place is empty.
Maybe he ran. Maybe somebody we talked to tipped him off. But he's still broadcasting.
Bowman, we're at the station. DJ Perico isn't here, but
There's no need for that to be a failed state for stealth.
We can't hack in without the encryption key. Use the drone to scan his antennas. Sicken can take incoming data, and we can try to trace his location by triangulating the incoming signal strength.
But my drone doesn't work.
From that phone call with Bowman was scan the antenna. We just have to keep the drone still till the scanning's done.
I'm going to be quite mad if my drone suddenly is online.
some awful interference here.
Not good. Might be a jammer in the area. You're gonna have to find and destroy that before you can scan Perico's antennas.
Well, at least it's told me where the... Does that tell me where it is? I think that has. I think that's pinpointed where the scanner is. Hello? Is it over there? Or is it... No, it's over here. Oh, that's wonderful. Does it still need me to be stealthy? Because that's going to be interesting. Let's have a look. Surely not. I'm not going to get away with this, am I? Surely not. Alright, well I followed the waypoint. Anybody see a drone jammer around here? Oh right, so that wasn't really the waypoint. Never mind. Thanks game. Can I at least.
We've got a possible location on DJ Perico's radio station. Go check it out.
Alright. This thing could be anywhere, couldn't it? I can't really see too much. Is it in here? Oh, that's ammo. Okay. Well, I guess it's just telling me the approximate area, isn't it? Which isn't particularly nice, given the fact that I've got to... I've got to try and find this. And I assume I've got to be stealthy. That's ammo. I'm trying to remember what the drone jammer looked like. I have taken one out before. It's not that. That's a radio tower. It wasn't big. Sure it wasn't. Oh, great.
Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any civilians.
I don't care about civilians. Well, this is intriguing. It keeps telling me it should be around here, but then when I look at the map, let's just continue. It isn't that tower. Surely it can't be that. That looks like a radio tower, not a tower that you would use for jamming things. Where are you? Are you up here? Have I been in here? Don't think I have. Up the stairs. No. No, not here. So it should be right there. So it's in there then. Oops, look at that. Lee Majors that. I hate stealth. I hate finding this jammer. Where the hell is it? They're bricks. Let's see what we can see. Get any kind of clues? It's a hospital. Oh, well, this is
Careful,
thoroughly...
Mario sporting a submachine gun next to the container, see?
No, all the guys starting to come out now. Yeah.
The tango.
Well, this is going to make things even more tricky. Did I check in there?
We've got a couple of narcos close to the container.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, we're still all right.
Where's this fucking jammer? Is that it? Nope. That's a huge speaker, so that's not it. Alright, this is getting quite irritating now. It should be right here according to that map. Oh shit.
I got a spot. Back up.
Oh, seriously?
I got a third target.
Yeah, airstrike the building would be great, but when you're trying to be stealthy, calling in an airstrike is probably what one may think as being the absolute polar opposite of stealth. Plus, you don't have airstrikes in the game, you have a mortar strike. And that won't necessarily take out the thing, by the way. If it's inside of a building, a mortar strike will only hit things on the top and around it, not what's actually inside of it. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, this.
Target spotted.
I'm not going after him with a pistol because he's armoured. Is it in there? See, it's telling me I'm right on top of it. Is it in that building there with the... What am I... That's not it. Let's have a look around it before I go inside of it. Just make sure it's not outside. It would appear that none of you guys are capable of casing the joint for this thing anyway. I've got I don't know why, I've got it in my mind that this thing is like I've been in here. Sure I have. It's like a box type thing. Yeah, I've been in here. Is this glitched? Am I facing a potential glitchy situation? Or is it just... That can't be it. Stop it. That can't be it, surely. I mean, it's not near where it's telling me on the map to begin with. But then I don't know how accurate that thing is. Oh, this is fun, isn't it, this?
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place. Moving to position.
Well, tag him.
Copy. Target marked.
Somebody tag him. Oh, no. No. I think I'm going to have to widen the search from this area. I don't think that it's... I don't think the bit where it's saying it is meaning that's exactly where it is. I think that's just the centre of this yellow circle thing, which means it could be anywhere within it, which... Of course, that's going to make this whole thing a lot harder. If I assume... See, he still hasn't even obtained that target. They're fucking useless, these AI. He'll be walking on the spot somewhere. Well, actually, you can see the three of them behind me on the map there. So he wasn't even moving to acquire a target. Shit!
Looks like we're opening fire on these fuckers. Enemy down.
There we go. That's why having them tagged can be useful. Alright, we might have blown this if this is stealth. Because somehow somebody's seen an invisible body. Oh well, maybe I don't need to be stealthy. In which case that makes this whole bit actually considerably easier. It's saying I'm engaged in the things and it hasn't come up with a fail state yet. Look at this. Look at what are you doing, you idiot? It's disco dancing.
Sniper, take cover.
Where's the sniper? There's a sniper.
Roger that. Moving. Roger that. Target marked.
Do it myself, pal. Because you're too busy moonwalking on the spot. Alright. Oh, the bullshit. Oh, you're mine. Sorry, just thought you were being stood there like a clown. Let's just go killing people now. It's much more fun. It's nice of the game to tell me that I didn't have to be stealthy anymore, though. You know? Right, now then. Let's see if we can find this pain in the arse jammer thing. How do we get up there? Of course, because video games.
Enemy's heading for our last position.
Open fire. Shit balls.
Target eliminated. Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
So we've established that stealth is no longer a requirement, but we still can't find the bloody... The game is also breaking its own mechanics here because I have had them things show up on a map before, even when I've just been in close proximity to it. Just thought I'd check. Oh my god. Anyone else completely bored shitless with this already? No, I am.
Chopper inbound.
Yeah, of course. And all the buildings look alike, so it's kind of hard to remember which ones I've been in and which ones I haven't. I think I've been in this one. Fucking hell.
Helicopter inbound.
It's not on the roof there. It's not one of these bloody dodgy things, is it, where you have to snipe it from a distance. Been in here, haven't I? It's better just check. Yeah, I have. I'll take these out, but I know these are not it. Well, I've got an idea what it looks like, but the assumption is that once I see it, it's going to give me a mission marker to say shoot this, because that's what it does with absolutely everything else. But by now, normally what happens with the game is when you're in close proximity to the thing, it shows up on the map the exact location, which is what I thought that arrow is, but it's not. Well, that arrow, all that arrow is doing is essentially saying this is the center point of this big circle that you see here. The only thing I can think of, maybe, no, but that's outside the circle, so that would be absolutely stupid if that was the case. But yeah, it can be anywhere within here, which again is the game is just essentially changing its own mechanics or rules, for want of a better word, to make the mission what it is. Because I've seen the jammers before, and they've shown up on my map when I've just got close to a location, if that makes sense. But that's not it's not the arrow, that's the thing. See, there, I've been right on top of it. If you look, that arrow is dead center to that circle. When you have a circle like that, it means that whatever is inside of that circle could be where something is. Because like I say, I've been there. I've ran around that whole area. There was nothing there. So what you've got is essentially the game's just being a prick at this moment in time. And it's just, what it's doing is it's just saying it's anywhere within that yellow circle. But we're going to change. See how that kind of flashes like that? I would imagine that's how it will look when I lay eyes on it. That it will actually look like something that's flashing that isn't a pickup thingy, and then I can just machine gun it in happy days.
Got it. Moving. Eyes on the target.
You got it?
Lost the target.
You lost the oh, you fucking useless bastard. They are shit.
Watch your step. These guys know something's up.
Yeah, because you lost the target, you absolute shithouse rat.
Getting a position. Target marked. No target.
Why don't you just do that the first time? See, now I've got reinforcements coming in because arse clown.
Targets for you.
Engage target.
Take cover.
We're Clear.
Yeah, but if the tower is outside of the yellow circle, then if it's in there, then the developers of the game need dropping into a mincemeat machine and turning into dog food, because that's not what is supposed to be in the game. See, I'm right on the edge of the yellow circle here, so where that tower is, you have to go outside of it, you see. Now I'm outside the search area. That's the problem. But we are playing an Ubisoft game here, so, you know, you never can tell. It's going to be somewhere that turns out to be really obvious. That's always the way. See, what I do is I will think, right, to jam a signal, you would need to put something up high so it has line of sight, basically. An undisrupted line of sight, so you've not put it inside of a building. That would kind of be a bit daft because its effectiveness is going to be reduced. But then I think of how things work in the real world, and that's always my problem with games, because I apply real world logic to games that follow no discernible logic whatsoever, and that's why it takes me forever to do things sometimes. But I would put it high up, like you say, I'd put it on top of a tower or on top of a building to have that line of sight in order to be able to be more effective at jamming things. I mean, I will go and investigate. I think that radio tower's outside of the searching range as well. But that's a radio tower. But I will be pissed if it's that. Let's put it that way. I'm going to be very, very pissed if it's that. Because the stuff on there, that just, to me, nice. Yeah, that's outside of the...
We rattled somebody's cage.
So, what do you mean I've rattled somebody's cage? They're all dead. Alright, let's have a look up here. But again, I think I've been in this building. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be on top of a building even. Have I been in this one? They all look so alike. Yeah, I have. I remember the target thing. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I look outside. I go to try to get on the outside of a building like this bit here. I can't go any higher. Because that would be where I would put it, knowing that you want something that's going to be brutally effective in jamming a signal. You want it to be able to have as much potential to be able to do that. But, like I was saying earlier, that's sometimes why games can end up frustrating me, because they don't follow a proper real world logic. See, it's not any of this. This is just crappy computer equipment. And they're just speakers. Now I go all the way down this fucking thing again. Jesus. Oh shit. Oh god, I thought I'd killed myself then. Well, let's have a look up here. Let's slide back down again.
We're clear on this side.
Oh, that was all pointless. There it is. That's it. See, now it tells me where it is. See, that circle thing, the arrow before was pointing in and around down here. And it's right up against the wall there. Oh, I don't want that. I've got...
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
I might have to use C. Oh no, there you go. So now, eventually, after all that thing, there we go. That did not look like the one I took out earlier though, I have to say. Do I have to go over there? See, I knew it wasn't that. That's a radio tower. I hope that means it's scanning and not this is a timed mission.
Scan complete. Just hope Sigan can trace.
Oh, thank God for that. Right. Get out of this now. Well, that was a pain in the arse, wasn't it? But at least it's done.
Thanks to those schematics you found and the scan you took, we've confirmed that Perico's using a basic frequency agility program to encrypt the signal to his relay.
But to hijack the signal for Pakatari's broadcast, we still need the encryption key.
Right. We've got enough data to get you to the area of Perico's location. You need to pay him an unfriendly visit and get his encryption key.
Bowman sending through background on DJ Perico.
God.
DJ Perico, the parrot. His dream in life was to be a mixtape DJ, which essentially means yelling over someone else's song and then charging people for it.
DJ Perico!
Oh God, I hope I get to shoot him in the face.
Got in the way. Corner boy at age 13, crack charge at 14, attempted murder at 15. Rather than do a bid in a gladiator academy, he fled to Mexico. He had a cousin in Santa Blanca, got a job as a sicario, a hitman. However, if Santa Blanca had run his sheet, they'd have seen he'd only attempted murder. Another way of saying he was a fuck-up. Like he missed 2 guys in the front seat of a Wrangler. I mean, how hard is that? It was only a matter of time before he annoyed the shit out of every single member of the cartel and got his corpse thrown back across the border, except El Sueño took a liking to him. Perico amused him. He can't shoot a gun, but he can shoot his mouth off. So...
Good morning, Bolivia!
El Sueño found
Yeah,
out
this guy needs to be
pirate
shot.
Radio, propaganda. Spread the good word about the coming of Santa Blanca.
It's a beautiful day for cocaine. But hey, what day isn't? A special shout out to my boys in Pucara province, building El Sueño's final finca. But let's not be in too big a hurry, okay, boys?
DJ Perico is El Sueño's pet. Let's give him something new to parrot.
Ah, God. Right. But I didn't...
Nomad, my people have discovered a vehicle dispatch for a truck bringing valuable replicas to El Sueño.
Shut up. Didn't get... That location didn't have the king... Make a file. Hang on, was I going somewhere else first? Where was I going? Oh, I've got all of them. Got all the Kingslayer files, Kingmaker files, what am I talking about? Right. So... Been here before. Oh, I've got to capture him.
We've got a location.
Don't want to capture.
But it's an opportunity to win your Sueño's pride.
Check. We get the chance, we'll take out the convoy before it reaches Sueño's personal shrine.
Shooting, boys.
Roger.
Open fire.
Wreck his car, bastard. That makes me laugh. These cars are rubbish. It's funny actually, I was watching somebody play Grand Theft Auto 3 and how fragile the cars are in that as well. you know, sort of certainly compared to how they were in the later games, like 4 and 5, where, yeah, they can take quite a few hits, but in 3, it's like they're made out of aluminium foil. It's funny. Ooh. Oh no, not this damn thing again. Get out of the way, people. You stay still. Those cars are still there. Who puts that there? Make sure there's no trains coming. I have to go this way? Yeah, looks like it. Why would you jump into the path of a car? Is that an insurance job you're trying to pull on me there? Oh God. Now I've already been to this place and I've wiped everybody out before today, so one sec. Sorry about that. So no doubt they'll all be back, even though I did massacre them. But I hope he doesn't. I hope he's going to be one of these ones that hide. He gets some ones that like he just cower under the desk while you kill all the henchmen. And I hope he's not one that tries to make a run for it, because I can't stand that shit. I hate chasing after people. Ooh. Right, I think gonna have to do this. There's a jammer over there, it looks like, as well. We're jamming. What's he waving at? Shut up. I wonder if I can shut those things down manually without having to blow them up. You know, if I was trying to keep the pretense of, you know, being strategic and whatnot. Oh, I don't think actually this is a jammer. This is surface-to-air missile launcher.
All right, we're good.
Soon now. Yes, it's a SAM site. Now you blow them up and they magically heal, so it's actually pointless, which becomes quite annoying when you're trying to do any missions that involve you being in a helicopter, or even worse, one of the appallingly designed aircraft handling things, and they fire a bloody missile at you. Because I thought, oh right, I know what I'll do. I had one mission that I kept failing because I kept getting shot down. So I thought what I'd do was I would take out the SAM sites, but they respawn, because that's how it works, you know, if you didn't know. Whoa. That's,
Roger. Let me get in position. Moving to a good sight line. Enemy spotted. Copy that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired. Copy. Target marked.
in your own time, number 3.
Good to go. That guy's history.
There we go. I just have to be patient and methodical here, I'm afraid. Which I know doesn't make for great viewing, but unfortunately, that's the way it has to be. Are there just more people moving into that area already? I've only just... Do you know what? Screw it. I kind of find it funny that I already went round here, killed every living soul, and they've spawned back. It kind of reminds me a bit of Far Cry 2. In that sense, the Far Cry 2 had the too many respawning get bad guys for me. That spoilt the game. At least with this, they've kind of put them back in because there is a mission here. So there's an alarm tower. I know I can shut that down. How was that? That train? Oh, it's a train. So, where's the other people then? There's a him.
Moving to position.
And one of them.
I need a better position. Eyes on the target. I've got the target.
Spotted one with submachine guns.
Come back.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Target lost. Target acquired.
Come on, you dolly dimp.
Ready to fire. Tango down.
So I'm still showing there's a guy around here somewhere. He's going to probably be inside a building. That's the alarm tower, which you can blow up. If you find the power thing, power transformer, you can shut the power down.
I got a third.
Alright. Come on. Hurry up. Cool down.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get into position.
Now, there's a chance they won't be able to do this. If somebody's inside a building, they just basically... the AI shits the bed.
Lost my target.
There you go. Keep finding it and losing it. As you can see, he's going to probably take him about 15 years to acquire the target, and I just nearly got run over by a goddamn truck.
Marking an enemy. Got the target.
You son of a
Have a
bitch.
shot. Eyes on the target. Lost the target.
It is true what they say, if you want something doing, do it yourself. Because this bunch of butt monkeys will just take forever and a day. Really need a better sniper rifle, but the game hasn't been forthcoming with one. God, it's getting quite warm here today. Must be our one and only day of summer. Which means there'll be flying ants out, no doubt. Alright, let's get to the next phase. Now,
Deploying drone.
there's no dudes around here. They're up here. Don't think there's anybody on this thing. I've got a feel. Ah, there we go.
Got it. Moving.
Actually, what I will say in defense of the game, oof, there are fewer people here than when I was here last time. So,
Got a tank arm over here.
I mean, going through this before has made a difference. Right. Statue. Alright. Yeah, I knew there was going to be another arsehole somewhere. So.
Moving to position. Let me get a good sight line.
Can only do 3 of them.
Target marked. Standing by. Wait 1. Let me get in position.
So, if I try and get that guy in the second tower, that'd be a bloody miracle, but let's try anyway. Now it's going to put me to the test now in terms of getting to a decent position. Oh, I can barely see. How about the other people there? Ready? Let's try it. Stop moving. Got him.
Tango down.
They get them all? I think they got them all.
I found their amigo. Yeah. Got it. Moving. Got the target. Opening fire. Tango is fucking dead.
How did they find the bodies? There was only that what? Is there a doofus over there? There is. Christ, now there's a fucking helicopter. Oh, this game's full of shit. How?
Looks like more Sicarios want to get some.
How could the helicopter there possibly be able to make a positive ID through a mesh window flying at speed into a darkened room? Oh, games. You do talk with your cock out sometimes.
Clear on this side.
So now all of a sudden everybody's happy and quiet again. Oops. Change to the right weapon. Ah, thank you all. Now this is where it gets a bit tasty, if I remember rightly. Okay, that doesn't look like an overwhelmingly large, or potentially overwhelmingly large crowd of people. Just keep my eye on this though.
Choppers approaching.
Excuse me, thank you.
Here's target number 5.
Oops.
Spotted one with submachine guns.
Right.
Moving to position.
So.
I need a better position. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Copy. Target
Oh.
marked. Target marked. Say the word, boss.
did get him.
We're cool.
Alright, that's them out of the way.
Good to go.
I think... Am I clear here? Let's have a look.
There's the antenna.
Oh shit, no
It's
I'm
gotta
not.
be close. Remember, we need him alive, people.
I know what I would do if I was him. Make a play for that helicopter. Now what I would do if I was allowed to kill him was I'd plant a C4 on the helicopter, allow him to get in it, take off and then blow him up. But I've somehow got to interrogate the bastard and it's starting to rain. This mission, I tell you what, would be a giant pain in the arse if it had a jamming thing going on in it. Where are they?
I've got eyes on the captain.
Do you know what though?
Helicopter inbound.
I think I might... Can I get to this guy without that arsehole spotting me? Does he have... Can he lock onto that?
Let me get in position.
Hey, eyes on Perico.
Lost visual on the target.
Of course you lost visual on the target, that's because you're a fucking clown.
Easy.
Hands on!
Got him.
Fuck with me! I'm famous!
Ah, shut up.
Fuck!
At a loss for words, DJ.
Hey, look at me! Do I look like a sicario to you?
Can I get the information off him and then ventilate his skull?
I still got my whole life to live, man! I got dreams to fulfill and shit!
Just give us the encryption key to the station.
God, this guy's a cunt.
Alright, man. Just you didn't get it from me, okay? When prompted for a username, type in BIDIBOM, biddy bam. Then enter the numbers generated on this token.
You're kidding me, right?
This moment, Perico. This is the day you almost died.
Oh, you son of a bitch, game.
Oh, okay.
See, I know you can just change the...
I'm pulling the right trigger trying to shoot him.
You are gonna keep broadcasting, and you're gonna wait to change the password until my associate Pacatari makes his broadcast. You got it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wish that just he accidentally hit him too hard and his head fell off. I want to hang him and from a bridge. That's what I really want to do.
I know you're not techies. The rebels gave us the location of one of their comms guys. You have to break him out of a Santa Blanca jail, but we need his expertise.
See how I got visually detected there by
Neither can I.
absolutely
Extract him
nobody?
from IP, and I'll get him the gear he needs to cut into that broadcast for Pacatari.
Roger that.
Pretty damn certain the guy was inside. Where did he like materialise from? Well, let's just go on a massacre mission now because I was denied killing the arsehole from before.
Fucking hell!
Hey, dickheads.
You guys ready?
Do your
Fire.
job.
A copy.
See, now they will go on the offensive. Just not very thoroughly, though. Death by knee shot.
Good shooting. Let's
We
clean
ought
up
to be
and
able to
move on.
find some intel around here.
I'm not going to find any intel here because I've already sweeped through it before. And as you guys were with me when I did that, that kind of makes you special. His helicopter's still there. Now, this is where things get quite annoying with the surface-to-air missile sites. Because the first time I went through this region, this was one of the ones where I blew up the SAM site at the bottom and the one further up, and yet I still got zeroed by one.
I'm on.
Don't worry, me guys will jump on board the helicopter as enthusiastically as they would. See, I blew that one up. Now there's no way a SAM site could have done that. See, that shot me through the rock. But fear not. Because, see, I was beneath it. I was actually beneath it. And yet, it shot me like that. Yeah, of course, fine. It's like the A-Team. Doesn't really matter. I can get shot down by a helicopter. That was actually in an episode of the A-Team as well, for any of you that don't know what the A-Team was. It was a 1980s show on television.
Devil's primed.
That it was great. It was like violent in a non-violent way. Basically nobody ever died in it. And there was one where a helicopter carrying people crashed into the side of a cliff, exploded, landed on the ground, and everyone just got out and dusted themselves off. It was brilliant. It's like that, the improbability of that was remarkable. And you know, the reason that Mr. T refused to do a cameo in the A-Team movie was because people died in that movie, and he wouldn't be in it because he said it wasn't about killing people in the original television show. Boy, was he right. It certainly wasn't about killing people in that television show. But yeah, he refused to do a cameo in that because of it. Oh, now it would have been handy to have had a helicopter. But yeah, I've blown up... Oh shit. Death by base jumping. I've blown up the SAM site, but that will respawn. I'll come back and it'll be back fixed again, which is bullshit. See, I don't know why I just don't sellotape the back of the helicopter back on and just carry on. Now I've got to try and go on foot for my sins. I'm going to have to get myself a half-decent vehicle for this, I think. Oh, and you can shoot helicopters, because hang on a minute, I've got skills. I think I forgot all about this. Oops, hang on, no, I don't want that. Hello, game. Thank you. Yeah, because I have the ability to shoot... What is the thing? There's one thing I've got anyway. I can shoot helicopters down as well quite easily. I suppose I should really put something in that, but to be honest with you, can't be arsed. What's my squad people? Tell you what, you know, I'll train up some more rebels. That might be useful. This is really a long-winded way of doing this, I think. Could be guy is knackered. I can't keep up, I'm knackered. I'm clearly more athletically endowed than my men behind me. Oh, and you can do it. Oh! Random impenetrable shrub.
got company. We got a Sicario. Over there, by the fuel tank.
Only one? I think we've got a few more than one.
Eyes on the gun turret. I got a narco over here. We're good. There, by the container.
I'll tell you what,
I'm moving to position.
you take him out as soon as you found him.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Marking a captain.
I'm opening fire.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Careful. Sicario sporting a submachine gun. Over by the checkpoint.
Ah, it's only a submachine gun. That convoy isn't moving. And I can guarantee the moment I attack it, it's going to start moving. Let's free these dudes. Right, let's have a look at the evidence. What we're dealing with here.
See a second target.
Just crashed into a tower.
Sniper.
Got it.
Right,
Moving.
need that.
Eyes on the target. Need to get to a better position.
Probably won't be able to take him out because of
Lost my target.
building issues.
I got another.
Where's the... that's the convoy. Right. Are there anybody in the vehicles? That's what I want to know. No. Okay. See, now my bloody rebels, you free them and look what they do to you. See, now faction warfare has alerted me.
Moving to position.
And if this convoy drives off because of them bastards, I'm done with this shit. See, they're kicking off, fighting and bullshit with each other. Oh, just take the shot, you waste of space. Alright, we're gonna have to go loud now.
Sniper! Get the hell out of there.
Oh shit. Fucking rebels. Fucking useless. Brain dead. Bastards.
God damn it, that's close.
Kill confirmed.
What we got?
Clear.
Division law.
Frag out.
Am I blowing? Oh yeah, just thought I'd better.
Frag out. Me mierda, culeros.
Oh, the glad I've still got a C4 left.
Demo's primed and in place.
Oh well, that worked out quite considerably easier than I thought.
Target destroyed.
I guess Sueno can still have a mausoleum on all that stuff, right? Sure, but without the bling, it'll just be a bigger casket.
Alright, it's outside then. Better restock my supplies. Let's get in this.
Hang on, I'll drive.
So now what? Haha, right. Oh great, so I've got to capture somebody again?
Takatari's radio engineer is being held prisoner at the Olico Dam.
Of course
We
he
need to
is.
bust this guy out so he can help us hack Perico's broadcasting system.
Oh, I've got to do that bullshit dam. Let's see if I can get to the bullshit dam in one piece without killing myself. That's the challenge for today. What are you doing? The road, you peasant. Come on. Tell you what, they need to work on the road infrastructure in this place. Either that or host WRC rally races here. Out of the way, fools. Oh look, see I just brushed that vehicle, barely touched it, and it knocks the front headlight out. What a piece of shit. Thought my car was bad. There we go. Oh yeah? Hang on, no, we don't go there. What's that one then? I must be in a different territory. It's the only explanation for that. Weird. Weird. Ah! Brakes are optional on these cars. Or should I say, functioning brakes are an optional extra on these cars. Deal with it. Jesus Christ, what a journey this is. Move, wankers. Oh crap, crap. Oh shit, and we fucked it. But we may get away with this, because the cars may be made out of cheese, but they can scale virtually sheer surfaces and plough through an solid brick wall or stone wall with apparent greatest of ease, and still have magic headlights that work. They really did. Ubisoft with this, they really did sort of try to cover up for the kind of scratch arse nature of a lot of the game by like going off the side of the road and then being unfeasibly able to drive back up and onto the road again. The fact that the car models are so fragile, but having headlamps that don't break, things like that, having your buddies magically teleport to you because they frequently get stuck on things. It's like they acknowledged the fact that the game was really scratch arse in its implementation, but rather than fix the actual thing itself, as in fixing the broadcast nature of it, they just did like papering over the cracks. So alright, the guys don't have very good tracking when it comes to AI. That's okay, we'll just make them teleport. The cars have terrible handling and then have this habit of falling off the road. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll come up with a system whereby they don't have to. They can be able to scale the wall thing.
Ready. Call the shot.
I think he just fell. Did he look like he fell over the side there? He's done it again. Is he just going to keep going back and doing that? Oh, come on! Right. I think I might have been far enough away from... There's no alarm. The alarm has not been triggered. The alarm was not triggered because there is no alarm status. Now it's coming out with it, but there certainly wasn't.
Getting a position.
Oh, finally.
To a good sight line. Copy. Target marked.
Why is he not marking that target? What in the fuck is wrong with this game?
Ready to engage. Engaging. Tango down. Clear over here. Hola. Helicopter inbound.
I could take it down. Could take it down very easily, actually.
Clear over here.
Eyes on the prisoner's location.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. You can always use their good graces. Let's just make sure the prisoner's in one piece.
Down, get down, chopper. Hit the dirt, helicopter.
There you go. That's how you take a heavily armoured helicopter down in this game.
Get to cover.
Well, apparently I don't need to stealth this. Holy shit, look. Here's a red letter moment. Look at that, he did something briefly. Didn't do anything about the other guy, by the way, you'll notice. He'd done his stint for the day there.
That's it, we're clear.
What
Who the hell are you? Our mutual
strange
friend Pacatari
thing.
sent us.
Oh god, now I've got to babysit the bastard. I don't suppose there's any chance at... Will he get in the car?
I'll drive.
Will he get in the car? He's going to get in the car. There we go. Which means one of you bastards... Oh, was he getting in the trunk? Please tell me he was. Is he gone in the trunk? I think he did. That's brilliant. I've not seen that before. Don't speak to me, I'm driving.
Call upon Americans just to rescue little me. You have some technical expertise that's pertinent to our current mission. We're gonna hijack DJ Perico's radio signal. No mierda. My wife loves that guy's show. I keep telling her, hey, he's the enemy, caray. She's like, but he's so funny. You can never win with her.
Get short. She's a traitor. We near daytime yet? No. Oh, for God's sake. One of these days I'm going to get wrecked crossing one of those railway lines. I really always forget to check. So is this like the Bolivian answer to a Dodge Charger or something? Is it a Dodge to make the Charger? Or Challenger, whatever the hell it is.
Engaging tangos.
Oh, I thought he'd pop up out of the back of the car and shoot. He's let me down.
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
The lieutenant's not trying to escape because I've not engaged him. You did. I'm trying to extract this guy without killing everybody. Nearly there.
Rather than cage.
Look at that. Like clockwork. Like, just pure wonderment, that.
Compa, thank you again.
This broadcast could be a greater victory than any of us realize.
Or it could change nothing. Carajo, don't worry. I will get it done, and then we shall see. Adios, pues.
Stay tuned to Santa Blanca Radio. If all goes to plan, you'll hear Pacatari's speech before you...
Yeah, I'll just stay tuned to the radio while I'm fighting a war. I'll just tune into it on my headset. Mind you, my guys that are doing this with me are bleeding useless anyway, so probably would be an improvement.
We're hearing Pacatari's broadcast all over the country. DJ Perico is already a fool, but now Sueño looks like one too.
How do you measure the reactions we get anyway?
When they're not busy taking selfies, my social media
Why
team
aren't you
monitors
gone?
online trends. Hashtag DJ Perico is already getting the funniest gifts. Booming out.
Oh, God. I hate that shit. Fucking hashtag bullshit.
A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide.
Charming. What a nice guy.
A lot of shit to go through just so Pat can give a speech on the radio.
I suspect Bowman wants the rebels to feel like this is their op. Shit, they're the ones getting the credit for it anyway.
Shut up! Right. Do we have a new assault rifle? Please tell me we do. Bored of this one. Oh god, I hate that. Keep pressing the wrong bloody button. So what's this? There's a higher rate of... Oh, look at the state of it! What in the hell? Do you know what though? Let's see if I can... I can't customise it, can I? I bet I can't... Can I cut? No, I can't. Because it's a bad guy's weapon, I can't customise it. It's in the same... Press the wrong button. So what's... How bad is it handling? Doesn't seem that bad.
But this morning, he broke the news that the cartel was trafficking children.
I'll bet that got people angry.
I guess it's because it's yeah, it's quite a gun. Let's stick with mine. Hope it hasn't stripped all my parts off it though. Be very upset if it has. Got a scope. No. You know what? I think I will. And what have we got on the underbarrel? Yeah, that rocket launcher probably would give the handling a bit of a kick in the arse. Right, we'll keep that then. Why is it telling me new? Why does it keep telling me new? Is it because there's another... Ah, right, an LMG. Which are not particularly useful. I want a new one of them. I want a new sniper rifle. Is there any new shit I can put on this? Ah, maybe a new scope. Yeah, I will have that actually. Alright. Okay. Handgun. What have we got going on here with handguns? Don't want an SMG. Do you know, as the game goes on, it actually gives you progressively worse weapons. That's shite. I've had this pistol for ages. It has actually been giving me progressively crapper guns. I mean, even the ones that are locked. Look at the state of it. Like... you know, Ubisoft, you are supposed... The general idea is that when you go in the game, that shit's supposed to get better, not worse.
He's bound to have plenty of dirt on the cartel. He lives in Santa Elena. I'll zap you the address.
Roger that. Nomad out.
Alright. Did I or did I not put a red dot on?
Nothing happened, but that rebel broadcast did a lot to inspire the locals. The word from Pakatari is that people are lining up to...
Oh, shut up, you gobshite. God almighty. Fucking cannot be doing with people rabbiting on in a bloody game. Right, hang on. Maybe that's why my cars are made out of cheese. Give myself a stamina. What, I need 3 for that tier? Oh, you horrible game. They're going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. How about you? Oh, we'll hang on to what I've got then. Guns are still flapping.
I get nervous when any player in the game gets too strong.
Afraid the socialists are gonna get too big for their britches? Such a Cold War antique.
This is the CIA
Why?
in Latin America. We're moving on. Be in touch soon.
Oh, that's crap. Okay, that is a better sight than the one I had before. That's for certain. If I put... Oh, I can see it. I just saw it briefly then. It briefly sort of flash on the ground. Is it just the dot in the middle? I had a dot in the middle. Ah, hang on. What happened then? I kind of saw it. Alright, okay. I've no idea. Ah, right, I get it. It's for over the shoulder view. It's alright. I think. Well, that was a load of bollocks, wasn't it? What have we got? So, we've done this. Done everything there is to do in there. Got that region there. Might be worth having a look around here. I know I've got regions to do in there, but, I mean missions to do in there. But what's this place? Sod off, you took too long.
I'm in. Let's go.
Let's go nuts in a minibus. Ah. Well, at least they didn't randomly open fire on that guy. Shit. Trying to work out where the damn waypoint thing is. There we go. Oh. I think there is a radio in this, but I have it turned off because I've no idea if the music is subject to copyright or whether it's just generic music that Ubisoft created. I've not listened to enough of it, but you know what? I don't want to get a copyright strike for some music I don't even know what the hell it is, so... I'm tempted to get Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City and a San Andreas are on sale on the PlayStation Store. I wonder if I can stream them. I tried to stream 4, but the volume was muted because Microsoft decided to go a bit of overkill, I think, with their intent to stop copyright with it. They didn't trust people, or they apparently didn't want to trust people to turn the radio off or turn the radio volume down in game, so they just muted the whole of the game audio. And that doesn't matter whether you stream it or whether you just record some game footage. It's like, that's shit. So I don't know whether the same applies to 3 Vice City and San Andreas on the PlayStation, but all 3 of them are like £14 at the moment, and I'd love to get them and stream them, but obviously I'd have to turn the radio off, which is a bit of a problem because I like listening to the radio shows in the Grand Theft Auto games. They're brilliant, especially in 3. The talk radio, the Laszlo thing, is hilarious. When I first got that game, I just used to drive somewhere where I wasn't likely to get shot. Just park the car up and listen to it. We've gone snowbound. Oh, nice game. Thanks for just suddenly making it apparent that there are souls in the area.
Poke the hornet's nest.
Good.
We know we're here. Be careful.
What? He just beam in there.
What the hell are you doing? Take cover.
Oh, great.
Got a delivery schedule here. Looks like the cartel's getting ready to airlift some supplies to one of their remote bases. Cargo plane's fueled and ready to go.
Rebels could sure use that gear, boss. All we gotta do is steal the plane. What do you think? Grenade, move!
I think that this gun now doesn't seem to aim as well as it did before. I'm having a senior moment with the joypad. Unidad. Really does sound like a shit name for a reality TV show on MTV. Meet Unidad. Move, you prick. Right. That's taken care of. Should we do next? Let's go and get this bonus medal.
That tango's down.
Yeah, well that made no difference, making me car tougher. I thought like Humvees were built to like a military specification. See how this scope works out. Stick your bleeding head out. Thank you. Yeah, let's give
Ready?
the order.
Open fire.
We'll go. Opening fire. That LT's getting away.
Not bothered about the LT, couldn't give a shit.
Grenade!
It's fine, it's fine. Ah, we've got a fight in the morning.
Before that thing blows.
Yeah, blew up then. Somebody chuck a grenade at me that the game didn't tell me about.
Helicopter, get down. Helos destroyed.
Almost as good as Rutger Hauer in The Hitcher, where he shoots a police helicopter down with a pistol that he just shoots casually out of the side window of a truck he's driving. It's fantastic. And he just gives no shits when he does it as well. Now that is a film people need to watch. Do not watch the remake. It's absolute dog shit. You need to watch the original Rutger Hauer Hitcher from the mid-80s. It's brilliant. And it's actually genuinely quite scary as well. Quite a creepy film. But it is very, very good. Okay, where's the thing then? Is it? Do I have to go up there somehow? Looks like it. There we go.
No more tangos here.
We'll leave a
We're
marker
over
so
here.
the rebels can pick up these
Takes
supplies
down
later.
a police helicopter, like I said, and then wipes out an entire police station all by himself. He plays the bad guy in it. It's absolute psychopath. It kind of, the movie itself plays off the old sort of, what would you call it? Do you call it an urban legend? Basically the old wives' tale of don't pick up hitchhikers. Basically it's that story really of this young kid that picks up a hitchhiker who turns out to be a psychopathic killer, but he's almost an unstoppable psychopathic killer, but he wants this kid to stop him basically. And he sort of,
Santa Blanca
it's
commendation.
really good. It's really, if you were in that scenario, you'd be scared shitless. But yeah, it is an excellent film, and Rutger Hauer is perfect. If you don't know who he is, he was the guy who was trying to think of more recent movies that people might know him from. Basically, in the sort of early to mid 80s, or even to the late 80s, he was like one of the go-to bad guys for films. He did play some good guy roles. He was, if any of you have seen Blade Runner, he's the main replicant in that at the end. But more recently, people might have seen him in the film Hobo with a Shotgun. He's the hobo. But he's absolutely brilliant in in the Hitcher. And then they remade it, and the remake was shite. I'm going to get hit by a train, I'm going to get hit by a train. I got sort of flash of my laser sight there. And that was it. You like get a quick preview of it. It's probably a specific way you have to do it. Where's that thing? There it is. I don't get that when Hollywood remakes movies and then manages to somehow contrive to make them shit. It's like, don't remake a film unless you can improve on the original in some way. Otherwise it's pointless. And The Hitch was definitely one of them. That had Jake Busey in as the role of The Hitch. Now he can play a psycho pretty well. It wasn't so much him that was the problem, it was just the overall story. It was just... yeah. Of course they have to change things around as well. You know, the usual bullshit that they do these days.
Enemy activity, stay sharp.
This is going to be quite hard to defend as well. Let's see if I can...
Tori for some reinforcements. Engaging hostiles.
Grenade, move.
maybe I have to... They are firing, but I'll
We got tangos, danger close.
tell them as well anyway. I did have one of these things where it all kind of went a bit wonky, the game, and I managed to it kind of glitched a bit.
Chopper, hit the dirt.
Come on. Did you all see that realistic explosion as the helicopter fell out of the sky and hit that building there? Oh, we've got a few now. Oh my god, they've got really froggy. I'm getting really pissed. Good god, it'd help if I could shoot. That one's got a sniper on it. Doesn't now. Where's the daylight going already? Seems to, we're out of bullets! Oh no! What the hell? Quick! Oh, When do you think my guys could do that job for me while I was reloading? Looks like it. Nearly there. How is that doing health? Where is it? There it is.
Message sent.
Hey! There we go. Oh. Alright, let's lamp all of these. That was a massacre. Nice mountains. Have incoming helicopters? We do. Right, what else have we got here? I think we've Not in the mood for the flying a plane today, that's for certain. Oh, alrighty then. Think. This is a really weird area. I wonder how many surface-to-air missiles are based in this region. Because it looks like a lot of it would be handy to get to by helicopter. That in particular. Right, let's have a laugh. Let's see how quick I get taken out by a chopper. I mean a surface-to-air missile. So I want to kind of head north. Pick up one of these helicopters here. Let's get out of here. And then we'll call it a day, I think, because I've been going for a little while. So let's see how quickly I get shot down. Heading in the right direction? Yeah, okay. Let's double check.
Okay, we're still good. All clear, all clear.
Where is it?
We searching this location for intel?
Don't try that at home, kids. Running blindly across railway lines is never a clever thing to do. Remember to look both ways.
I'll fly.
Alright. They'll get on board. It's not exactly Airwolf, is it? We'll go low for a while. See if I can make it here. This will be interesting. Oh Christ. Shit! Pull up! Alright. So far so good. Oh, you are taking the piss. You son of a bitch game. Alright. Don't think I could get on back up to that. I can land on that. But then I don't think I'd be able to get back up to it. Alright, okay, here we go. This ain't gonna work. This is gonna be a rotor shredder. Oh, hold on. Oh. Holy crap, we've landed.
We've got to remember, this shit ain't about Ramon Feliz or computer hardware. This is about all those kids the cartel's been trafficking.
That the cartel is trafficking. For all we know, they're...
Care package claimed. I'll drop the rebels the coordinates so they can grab it.
Next time, ask if they can have it dropped a bit closer to the nearest cantina.
We got in, can we get out?
We're good to go.
Got up there. Alright, let's try for that. Well, I'm glad it doesn't deal with downdraft from rotors in this game, otherwise it'd be truly screwed trying to do this. Oh crap, that's a... what's the helicopter?
Got a chopper.
It's firing rockets at me. Isn't that kind of funny that the chain guns in a helicopter were taking longer to take down that chopper than it would have been if I was shooting it? What's here? There's something here. There's a piece of intel there. That's what there is. Bit of an engine of a crashed airplane. Alright. I'll leave people to hit pause and read that. Go on, I'll get it. I'll go for a little longer, I think, and I'll try and get this stuff here without dying horribly. Probably shouldn't do this. I probably would have been better off doing a ground assault. That's why.
Engage targets.
Really, game?
Shit, we've been spotted.
Oh shit, we've been spotted. Now, what are going to be the odds on that blowing up and then taking me helicopter with it? We'll see. Got a bad feeling that I'm now without a helicopter.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Nice. I might use this rifle I found.
Holy god, I've got another assault rifle. I still don't get a bloody sniper though. Definitely I'm without helicopter now, I think. We can safely say that. Yep. Oh well. I think on that bombshell I'm going to leave it for today. And that's as good a place as any. I really don't want to inflict it upon you, my sort of, you know, Lord of the Rings quest that it's going to be now to try and cross mountain ranges. Yeah, I've got through quite a bit there. I did some missions, had quite a few people watching as well, which I'm very grateful for. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not too sure. I probably will be. I'll probably be probably be back on Oblivion. Is what I'm trying to say. For some reason my mouth can't speak. So thanks everyone for coming in and watching this, and I shall catch you all later.